Hi everyone, this is Bobby with Bobby Stamps. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the US, and I have a beautiful card that I wanted to share with you all today. I'm going to be using the Daisy Delight stamp set and the punch. The punch is on, actually you can't even order it right now, but it will become available when the stock comes back in from the warehouse, so you will be able to order it in the future. I want to say it's July, but I can't remember the exact date. So that's the stamp set and the punch we're going to be using. I'm also going to be using the punch from the, I think it's Label Me Pretty. Let me see. Yes, the Label Me Pretty bundle. So this comes with the stamp set as well. And then I already embossed a piece of Daffodil Delight. You guys can see that. And I did that using the new Layered Leaves Dynamic folder. This is a thicker embossing folder, so when you do run it through your Big Shot, you do not need to use both of your platforms. You only need to use one. So here's the card we're going to make. I just love how this card turned out. I just adore this card. I love the color combination too. So we're going to use Wisteria Wonder ink and Daffodil Delight, and then you're going to need a sponge dauber or just a sponge, because I did a little bit of sponging around the outside there. And then we're also, sorry about that, I left some of the supplies behind me that I'm going to be needing. We're also going to use the Subtle Enamel Shapes, and it's the Wisteria Wonder are the ones I'm going to be using. Our card base is Wisteria Wonder. So I'm just going to go ahead and crease the card to my bone folder. And we'll put that over there for right now. And like I just said, we have the piece of Daffodil Delight that is cut at 5 1/4 by 4 and that has been embossed. Then I have a piece of Wisteria Wonder. This piece is cut at 2 inches, and I believe I cut it at 5 because I'm going to use the triple banner punch, and that's going to take a little bit from the length. And then I used a piece of the Designer Series paper from this bundled set, and this piece is cut at 2 1/4, and I cut it extra long too because I'm going to use the triple banner punch with it as well, and it will shorten it too. And then I've just got a scrap piece of Whisper White that we're going to use the label punch for to punch out the sentiment. And then I just have a strip of Whisper White that we're going to actually do the stamping on for the flowers. So let me just grab this really quick and get set up here. And I will put that out of the way for right now. So we're going to need 2, and we're just going to use the daisy stamp. Just going to ink that up and stamp it down. And then do the same thing again. You know what, I'm going to actually punch it out first just to make sure that I'm not stamping too close together. I'll just pop that out. And then I'm just going to trim this off so it doesn't get caught in my punch when I go to punch the other ones out. Ink that up again. And the same thing. And then we'll pop this one out. Super easy to line up this flower with this punch too. Pop that one out, and I'll do the same thing, just trim away what we just cut off. Now we're going to go into the Wisteria Wonder. Get that one out of the way. Paint my stamp really quick. And we're just going to do 2 of these. That out, trim it off, and we need to do this one more time. purple is my favorite color. If you guys seen my craft room tour, you probably already picked up on that. Okay, move that out of our way. And then I'm just going to go ahead and pop out our little sentiment piece. And we can stamp it while we have our Wisteria Wonder open. I'm just going to ink that up. And you're just going to center it and pull up. And then we'll just take our sponge dauber and just lightly go around. Sorry about that, guys. I had to pause the video. I heard something and wasn't sure. I'm supposed to be home alone and thought I heard somebody upstairs walking, and it was my husband. He came in. So, kind of scared me for just a second. Wasn't quite sure what was going on and why was I hearing footsteps in my house upstairs. Okay, so what we're going to do then is we'll take the little center piece of the flower, and we're going to stamp one of the yellow Daffodil Delight. We'll just stamp that one, the center piece, using the Wisteria Wonder, and then we'll just clean that off. And we'll close this up because we're done with Wisteria Wonder. And then we'll take one of the Wisteria Wonder and stamp the center of it with Daffodil Delight. Okay, and then we can close that up because we're done with that. Now, what we'll do is take these flowers and we can put them together. So we're going to take the one that has the purple and the Wisteria Wonder and the Daffodil Delight. We're going to put that on top of one of the Daffodil Delight flowers, and then you just turn it so that way all the petals are showing like that. And then with this one, we're going to take the Daffodil Delight that has the Wisteria Wonder, and it will be in front of this Wisteria Wonder piece. And we're just going to turn it like that so all the flowers are visible. Then I'm going to take a dimensional and put on the back of each one of these. Okay, move our stamping mat out of the way. Then I like to take my bone folder and just gently go around, kind of like bowing up just a hair the petals on the flowers, okay? Just kind of want to give them just a slight curl. That's all we're doing. That would probably not work very well if you're going to mail this. I'll tell you that right now. Because in the mail it's going to get smashed in the envelope. Okay, so we'll put this piece in here. Now this piece is cut at 2 inches. So it should fit in there. I must have been off just a smidge because that was tight. And then we'll just put this piece in here. And it's a little bit off, so what I can do is flip that over and just make sure that I pretty much have it centered before I pop it out. And then we can kind of see where it's going to fall. Let's see here. And I'm just going to take just a very small amount off the top of the Wisteria Wonder piece. My Stampin' Trimmer's right here beside me. So I just trimmed, I'll show you if I can even pick it up. That is how much I trimmed off, not very much at all. Okay, so now I'm going to just take some snail and put on the back of the DSP paper, and then we'll just line that up here and get it as centered on each side as we can. Okay, then I'm going to use Fast Fuse because this piece is going to be going on top of this piece which has been embossed. So I want to make sure I have a nice bond between them. So we'll just go ahead and put this piece down first before we do that. Like that. Then we'll take this piece and put it right in the center. Okay. And then you can just kind of lay your flower so that way you can see. And I was thinking when I did this card that I wished I would have made that piece longer so the flower didn't kind of like cover it up. So I really like the way that this is turning out for this piece. Now we'll take our enamel shapes, and I'm just going to use my piercing tool to pick these up. And we're going to take one of the hearts, and we're just going to lay that right in the center, like so. And then I used 2 of the little circles. And you can offset these, you know, something like this. You can put them side by side, whatever, however you want to do them. Okay, so we got that on there. And then we need a couple of more dimensionals. I think I'm probably going to use 3. Okay, and then we're just going to put that right in the center. Take this dimensional backing off, and we'll put that one right about there. And this one right about there. And there you go, guys. I just absolutely love this card. I think it's bright and shiny. I love Daffodil Delight and Wisteria Wonder together. I think it just makes such a cute card. You could finish it off inside, you know, do a little bit more stamping, write a quick note. So please make sure that you visit my blog. I'll have all of the supply list posted there for you guys like I always do. And make sure that you hit the like button and subscribe to my YouTube channel so that way you will get notifications every time I post a new video. I try to post videos 2 to 3 times a week, at least once a week I do a video. And I really appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. I love sharing my ideas and my cards and my thoughts with you all. So thanks so much, guys. God bless.